So the third of the 5 energy and atmosphere goals is to replace fossil fuel use with renewables and carbon offsets. So we're talking about renewables: solar, wind, low impact hydropower, geothermal, bioenergy, waste energy. We've seen all of those in the Northeast, the state of Maine. A lot of the banks have been using geothermal. Bangor Savings done several projects that way. Bangor, Old Town. Obviously, we got hydropower, wind, solar, all this good stuff. So the intent there is just to reduce fossil fuel use and prevent carbon cycling with CO2. So one strategy is on-site renewables. That's a good part of what we're calling a portfolio, where we can include off-site renewables with renewable energy certificates and carbon offsets in that too. And on-site renewables, just that itself, anywhere from 1% to 10% of building total energy use, you can get credits for that. Off-site renewables, such as green power, you purchase from a utility, but they don't change the wires to your building because you're going to buy green power. It all comes through the same thing. So everything feeds into the grid, and we pull power off of the grid. So we have to buy something called a renewable energy certificate, or REC. And I'll highlight that, which is kind of like a stock, right? You buy that, it's from a green power producing utility, and that offsets the cost to keep renewable energy production going. The Green E certification program is how we determine whether they're a qualified renewable energy producer. It has to be a Green E certified utility. Solar farms. We're seeing a lot more of those come up around the country now, even here in Maine and the Northeast. I just looked this up on the website. There's a bunch of them. Here's an example one that I took a picture of it that Chimbro built in Pittsfield, just off the interstate, not too long ago, about 3-4 years ago maybe. Another picture of it under construction. There's quite a few being built right now, actually. And one last strategy is carbon offsets. So for producing greenhouse gas emissions burning fossil fuels, we can offset that with things that sequester carbon, like reforestation, using renewable energy, methane, and carbon credits. It's something, the carbon economy is kind of in flux right now. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but that's another thing. That's it for part 3.